Welcome to Trulyheal and the first instructions for your Trulyheal app. In your email you received your username and your password. Just enter that here and click Login. As soon as you've done, you can see that your account is still empty, and I would like you to go first to your account settings. Very important, where you can change your personal image. Very easy. You just click on Edit, Info, and then write in your username, your email address, your phone number, city and road, and then you can change here your password. This is the most important because this is a secure system and you don't want anybody to log in into your account and see your client data. So whatever you enter here will be saved, your description on who you are, what your company is about, and you can change your image as well. Just simply click on Change Image and then look for, in my case, male, and I'll pick one of the images and submit, and now that will be set up. Doctor is changed. Now you can see the new image is uploaded, my name is set, and my personal details. So the next step would be to, if you want to log out, which is another important factor for you to look at, click on Settings, and then you can enter here your affiliate code that you have from the Trulyheal website. So if you have an affiliate code, in my case it's number 3, done, and that's it. So all the links internally in the app, as soon as I refer something, will have my affiliate code automatically in. So if I refer products to clients, they will have my affiliate code originally set in. Next thing, idle time, app idle time. And this is very important. If you use it on your app and you leave it somewhere, you don't want your clients to browse through your notes. And that's why you can change the idle time. If you have on your computer in your office, you can leave it to 15 minutes, but in general, it's quite nice if the app locks you out and it's very fast to log in again. Done. And you can log out here as well. So if you want to leave your desk and nobody can access your details, you can log out here. And that's it. Now let's just go back home and set up a new client. If you have a training license, you can set up only one client. And I would use that for myself, to use it as a means to work through the database and to use it as a reference and as a big encyclopedia for all your work. So I'll just set up myself. I'll just stay that here. And that's it. New client has been set up, and we can now see this client in our main database. And if you have the open account after you qualified, you can set up as many clients as you want here. You have their phone number, you have their email address and their name. And as soon as you click onto the client, you can see here that whole image that will be your working space. We call this the client environment. On the left-hand side, you see the details of the client, underneath categories, and underneath all the different selections that you use for the treatment or for your consultation, print and email, whatever you would like to send to a colleague or to a client or to a friend. Now let's just start without consideration on this left-hand side here with consultations. Consultation starts with the 7 chapters, as you know: gut health, inflammation, deficiencies, infections, toxicity. systemic health, hormones, then you have cancer treatments and psychological health. So as you work through with your client, as soon as you click on gut health, it will open up the next subchapter. And you remember it was from our mind map. We have first symptoms, and then you just open up symptoms and work through with your client what kind of gut health symptoms do they have. Nausea, vomiting, bloating, abdominal pain. And if you want to learn more, have more information, you can always open up main contributing factors. Bloating is often caused by food sensitivities. So it's like a reference work at this stage to go through and to have everything at your fingertips. I'd just like to show you very short, if you say, okay, this client has bloating problems, and you know it always happens after dairy. Milk and dairy. Alarm. And that's it, done. Now you can see here is a little flag, and this is updated directly onto that client's account. You have bloating problems. You can just simply, as you work through all the different symptoms, you can make your notes, rectal bleeding, how it was noticed, what kind of test has been done to find out. And you just work your way through with all. Let's just go and add one more, and then you can see afterwards how it shows. Exhaustion after food, and we can say, okay, this is already in treatment. We deleted the dairy products first to check. And in treatment. Done. Now this is saved, and you can see as well there is a little note behind this section that you've been working here. As we go back to client overview, you see now the notes and the flags that you have made. Red flags for alarm, for everything that is marked with alarm. So if you want to see only issues that have been marked with alarm, then you can just turn this on, and then everything else is filtered out. If you would like to just look what's in treatment, then you open this, and then that shows only treatment functions, and the rest is turned off. This way you can sort very, very fast as you work with your client through all the symptoms, every issue, and then have them here in one long list. You can also say, okay, I've worked on gut health, and it shows everything in gut health because you haven't done any inflammation or any other issue. And that just really clearly shows you everything that you would like to know on the right-hand side. And it's a filter system for all your remarks and notes. Now that's pretty much it. I will just go back very short. If we look at gut health, you can just click at gut health. We've clicked on symptoms first, but you can also go into gut conditions and associated tests. And if you have, for example, leaky gut or allergies or food sensitivities, then you just open that up and it shows you food elimination diet and the different tests that are relevant to this kind of problem or disease. In the same way, you have leaky gut, you have all the different tests, the celiac panel, comprehensive stool analysis, gut permeability test, IgG. And that's how everything is set up very easily for you to work through. Client overview takes you all the way back. And if you stay in consultations and you go, let's say, into deficiencies, you open up minerals. And then you look at magnesium, for example, and you have all the different factors of magnesium, how it's tested, what kind of metal antagonist, what kind of drugs decrease magnesium. Then you have that. You can go back and it will take you to the beginning of our main chapter, where you can then look at deficiencies, infections, toxicity, systemic health, and so on. It's a very simple research tool that you can use in all different areas, for example, with all the digestive enzymes, what kind of pancreatic enzymes, if you open up here at the plus, what they do, what requirements they are. And in this way, it becomes like dictionary or encyclopedia for you to use. And if you would like to make notes about certain tests, you just click on the flag. It opens up the note box. You can say, okay, this area has been checked and is okay. There was no difficulties, or it's alarm. So that will help you afterwards in filtering the whole system. You can always turn on too. So if you say, this is very relevant for everybody in the team to know, then you turn on this, and then team notes will be visible. Team notes are designed to work in a group. If you have multi-user account, then whether your nurses click in or your colleagues click in or the psychologists click in, they will see those notes immediately, and that's where you can do a daily protocol, a week-long protocol, and patient notes that need to be available to all.